Wait.
He doesn't have a support with him. xNova can take a little bit more liberties, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to really take out a Brewmaster. In fact, Z-Freak's now going to rotate up to this top lane, make it a 2 for 2, and xNova may be out of position as a result. Z-Freak going to try and cut him off in the trees here. It's going to spot him, get a little damage. Meanwhile, mid lane, look at that, Limbs TA! His legendary Templar Assassin was countered by PSG.LGD's fourth pickup in the maybe Batrider, and you can see exactly why. They do manage to catch eventually. xNova inside the trees, Metamorphosis pop by Ame, but monkeys forever.
And even though it hurts your top lane, like Z-Freak wasn't really pressuring the TB to begin with. We already talked about
it. Trying to go for him here. The Inkswell coming out. This is a really cool rotation from PSG.LGD. Being able to kill that support and see tower, grabs a creep wave, pulls it over to the medium radium camp that is right next to the lane so he can get that extra bit of farm. So he is definitely going to be staying far ahead of the TA for the foreseeable future.
Oh, look at this bottom.
They're going to go for a big rotation with the lasso, the pullback here. Chalice has the full opportunity to drain Miracle to death before he can get, says, I'll make a trade-off too. I'll head mid, I'll pop my Metamorphosis. That mid tower was super low anyway. They're going to bring Chalice over here as well to make sure the tower does fall. Meanwhile, top lane, Miracle, he may have gotten the tower, but he was sharing experience and is still not level 6. They're also going to go on mid lane. They surround the Brewmaster, kill him while the Wraith King dies at top. They take...
A lot of times you'll see Ame and RTZ, they'll use it to farm out the jungle.
Yeah.
They'll use it to, especially for the Ancients. Like both of those players, I think, do that the most. Is
Inkswell, Snowball's going to be able to dodge that. He is going to run back in, and an Ice Shard's a beautiful one at that. This can turn Complexity's game entirely if they can actually kill multiple heroes here. Chalice does manage to sneak away with his TB. Monkeys forever, just a little bit slow. I'm popping that Primal Split, and
here to hit towers with his meta when it is available. And this should be a free tier 2 is... I mean, everybody from Complexity is filtering in, and 343, it looks like he does want to set up for the fight right now, but tower's going to fall quickly, and Miracle, his first life is going to pop. They have to try to defend him here, but Batrider...
The Snowball's going to be able to save him. The Brewmaster is on his way with Blink Dagger right now. Is he going to be able to appear in time? There goes Clap. There goes Primal Split as well. He starts getting out the disables. They're going to go for Ame first, it looks like, but the lasso's up, and Ame is still swinging. He's going to be able to take Miracle down fast, and even with the disables, there's no damage behind any of this, and that means Complexity are just going to get...
But I would have been even okay for the forced high ground to at least get people to come back.
Ame, Snowball coming out for him. They think that PSG.LGD is a little bit isolated here. The Doom is going to come out, the Primal Split as well. They're going to be able to kill the Tusk yet, but they're controlling off Ame. But so many heroes are here from PSG.LGD. They were not that far away. They're going to try and burst down FY, but he's being healed up on the Decrepify, and the Drain coming out from the Pugna is going to be able to keep him alive. Miracle's linked him away. He has 14 seconds till Reincarnation is back up. That's not going to be long enough. It looks like he will fall here. Once again, Complexity try and take a fight, and in it... As they were not strong enough to be able to take the engagement, they lose 2 and potentially 3 here. As Monkeys Forever is going to be bounced back by that flame break up, maybe. Tries to go for the TP out. He's going to take out, though. Mega kill streak for maybe. Even xNova, well, looks like he was a little bit separated from his team as they all chase back. Poor TB. Limp is going to be able to blink away just before maybe was able to get the lasso, but... Maybe he's closing in, has a flame break, he's going to get hexed up, but he's still, with all that extra movement speed, going to be able to pull Limp back. Z-Freak was not able to stop that kill, and now Z-Freak going to try and go for the TP out, but there's the Yules to be able to stop him. Brought back down to earth and to his own doom, as it is now 4-13, 8,000 net worth lead.
7-0-4, he's been in 11 out of these 13 kills for his team. He's created so much space for Ame.
3-4-3 in trouble. Decrepified up. Snowball's going to be able to stop that life drain, but obviously he's surrounded by too many heroes to make any cool moves.
With TB, you push in the waves, you get aggressive, you can take towers early on. I think that's more of the missing element that they were looking for. Plus, they have multiple ways to go high ground and punish. And they still have team fight with the ways that their heroes are set up as 3-4-3. I mean, he went for it, but most likely will be punished for this play.
At the same time, Miracle is just being kited around by Maybe, who's keeping his distance away from those skeletons and away from a potential Wraith Fire Blast. He's just going to make sure that Miracle can't possibly TP away, but let his team do the dirty work and come in when needed. Now we're going to be looking at net worth that's going to be encroaching upon 10,000 gold lead. By this, that net worth for it. Oh, we're going to have a Sunder at bottom lane. Ame not even bothering really chasing the Brewmaster, even though his team was on his way. Z-Freak's going to be caught as maybe reveals the support in the trees. Ame will take the time to go for that kill at least. But it's maybe.
They would just lose.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be able to fight, because I think the high ground attempt from PSG.LGD is going to come soon as top lane Doom out onto this TA. Limp's just going to go down. And even with the BKB cap, he doesn't really have an answer to that.
No. Certainly not. I love the way that Chalice just kind of chilled out in the trees, waiting for his Doom to find that initiation. Maybe he's in a bit of trouble here, though. Surrounded, they're going to try and chase out of as best as possible. The Grimstroke tries to come in and help out. The double lasso is going to ensure that they both die. It wasn't even close.
But now with this Aegis.
Yeah, they've still got a bit of time here on that secondary life for Ame. Just run up high ground, pop the meta, start attacking the tower before Complexity's really set up to defend. As their Wraith King is nowhere nearby. Maybe comes in through the side from the trees, hoping somebody from Complexity was a little lapse in their spacing. Not going to be caught. Looks like Complexity going to give up this lane of racks. And I can't really blame them. We don't see this very often in Dota, that you go for no defense of barracks, but at this point, I don't think they can actually take that engagement. Not until the Aegis is down, which is in 25 seconds. But Ame's going to use that full 25 seconds here. They've got one lane of barracks. Now going to go for the tier 3 at mid. Radiance is finally here. Complexity, can they do anything to be able to hold this? They've got all their item timings down. Miracle has already lost his reincarnation. We have the lasso on the BKB of Templar Assassin going to be controlled up. They're going to be locked in by that Grimstroke as well. Miracle, his second life is already gone. The BKB is going to wear out eventually for the TA. He's currently doomed up at the back line. X-Nova controlling 343 as well. Monkeys Forever is only alive because the primal split is just not being dealt with right now. 343 does actually manage to kill the Grimstroke, drop the gem, but that's it. GG is called from Complexity. Pretty much a flawless performance by PSG.LGD.
Yeah, that was insane. They were so thorough about this game.
LGD's turn to pick.
And this is going to get a little bit worse because the Lena's actually found a regen rune after using all of her mana pull out.
Nice little juke around there from Monkeys, but it's going to be Miracle who managed to pick up the first kill on Chalice. First blood for Complexity, and now Z-Freak's going to join him as well. The Force with a melee support that can really only swashbuckle every once in a while. He's just going to toss some balloons around and wait for the creep wave to push back into them so they can finally get some CS.
Oh, look towards mid is Limp. Might have gotten a little bit too hard.
Yeah, there's going to be the cast as well as that Maledict missed LSA, and Limp going to be hit by one of those final shots. The tower will take the kill. He's actually going to stand and fight here because that was really good timing. He read the Firefly was about to go out, so he could stand and fight Monkeys Forever. And sure enough, Monkeys will back out to the shrine. Just 15 seconds till it's up, so it's a good way for him to set up for the bounty runes as well. So there's really very little lost for him. FY is going to try and battle. 3-4-3 here for it. Inkswell is on cooldown right now, so he doesn't have that guaranteed stun and bounty rune attribution. We are going to have Chalice TPing in. Does manage to grab that bounty rune away. They're going to try and go for the kill here, but 3-4-3 is a way to safety. You just be able to play miniatures. Ame's really going to try and commit for that. Oh, this is a dangerous game to play against a Bat Rider. Monkeys Forever thinks he's going to be able to take advantage of it, but there's only so much Firefly left, and Ame's just going to play a little bit wise here and jump away with his TP scroll. Meanwhile, maybe he's trying to jump around and go for Limp right now. Might be able to get this kill underneath the nose. Great now the healing salve. He's running out of mana, but the Sprout is going to be able to lock him in. Chalice drops a bit low, but 3-4-3 is out of spells, and he will not be able to get vengeance for his lost mid laner in Limp, unless Z-Freak can somehow, he's a little bit far away, momentary stun out from the Inkswell, but now they're actually going to try to fight a little bit. Monkeys Forever is coming over the Firefly, but maybe with that extra bit of damage, not going to be enough for Z-Freak. They are going to be able to kill the opposing mid, but Z-Freak will lose his life. It's 2-for-1 exchange next to the Morphling. There's a very big difference there as well. So one side winning their mid lane, the other winning their safe lane a little bit harder. There's going to be maybe with a long jump in onto 3-4-3, trying to kill him before the Inkswell can go off. The stun is going to be there. Now he's silenced up as well, but does manage to get the as well.
Yeah, nice attempt by Limp on the high ground, but he was just way too far out. That was the max distance he was going to get his Limp. Doesn't quite have the mana for his ult.
It's the disarm. Z-Freak is quite low here, and he does not have a whole lot of armor. Chalice blocking move his spout, but gets a little bit too close to Miracle, who's going to take advantage of this. Goes for agility, not going to be disarmed though. The silence not going to do a whole lot. Chalice does manage to get away and goes for the TP out. FY playing a dangerous game, but he's able to zip on over to finish off that Doom.
A greedy support hero, I feel, because he doesn't really come with a stun. Doesn't really have the ability to just like go gank easily, and his laning phase is
it might be Doom off, and it is. FY gets a little lucky on the lucky shot, and now they're going to be able to catch his 3-4-3. It's beautiful body blocking there from Chalice. Will help secure the support kill as well. Now Monkey's Forever is going to be caught trying to farm up the neutrals, but that's where Storm wants to be as well, and he had enough.
He wants, but I really want the Storm to smoke right now. One way to deal with having so many different counters to you.
On jump in, Maledict onto Z-Freak, the paralyzing cast bouncing back to Z-Freak. 2 helps with the damage needed to be able to get that kill, but the lasso onto the Storm. So with the ink swell, the silence is a nice combination. Monkey's Forever took so much damage from the meteor, and now the 3-4-3 is going to be caught inside the spot. That's 3 dead. Complexity choose another ill-timed fight in PSG.LGD as is.
I think the reason why he hasn't rotated is because the Doom hasn't hit 6 for some time. But now that he is, maybe he makes his way on a Chalice at the top lane.
There is going to be the Rolling Thunder. Thought about going in. Instead, they're just going to leave Chalice. No way. The TPO. No! Complexity. They should have had the guaranteed kill. Meanwhile, Monkey's Forever trying to defend his Chalice is going to die here. Now the Rolling Thunder is going to come in as they see Limp is going to be caught as Chalice comes back in. Remember me? Tried to kill me. Didn't get it. Now I'm going to be able to kill you too. Miracle turns into a Pango. Can use that swashbuckle to try and jump away as the extra bit of HP will help him survive. But maybe is not backing down either. He's still going to try and go for this kill despite the 2 health bars here. They're going to be silenced up. Gets the extra Javelin proc. The Morphling falls. Z-Freak, he's going to doom up. They need this kill. They need it badly. Monkey's Forever is trying to boost his way over. Misses out on the sneaky napalm. Wasn't quite close enough. Now the Flame Break. Beautiful setup. He's going to be able to silence him. The silence on the bat throw is going to be slowing down the sneaky napalm. They need to be able to catch him. Finally, they do get the lasso. The time Monkey's going to go and stop this in turn. Monkey's Forever is dead. Oh man, 2 seconds up. Mask Man, he's got to wait out that, but he will be able to catch up to Z-Freak eventually here. Ame, much like Chalice, they tried to go on him, failed to get the kill, and as a result, not willing to try and take fights just yet.
And they shouldn't be. Not right now. I think they've sort of missed out on that timing window as FY. Popping it.
He's going to try and shield crash to get a bit of distance away from Z-Freak. It's going to be caught eventually here unless the Swashbuckler gets away. Meanwhile, the Chronosphere up here at the top lane. Very important kills. Even if the Storm Shield is blocked in, it doesn't matter. Those 2 are too damn squishy. Meanwhile, back over the bottom lane. We are going to be able to get the last with a successful pickup onto FY.
If you're not even going to take any sort of trade, this just feels like it's rough. Because now by the time you try to take mid, maybe there's some turnaround here as all of the TPs
is coming in, and Chalice is not going to die that fast. Little Good Blade's going to come out, not quite enough burst damage. Chalice is probably going to die to Z-Freak now, but Ame is looking to be able to catch somebody here. Not getting any of the cores, so they're just going to have to go for Z-Freak instead. It was an gave up their tier 2, didn't get the mid tier 1 tower out of that. It's not going to feel great for Complexities. Now they may be losing Monkeys Forever. I say maybe, but it's no problem. Fly has a mech, so we're going to have a little bit of team fight sustain, making that burst damage less and less viable. Long jump over. They're going to be able to grab the Morphling, who they already have the Spirit Vessel on. They preemptively got the Furion in there. A big Wrath of Nature hit on multiple heroes, but they are going to pull Chalice back to his Doom. All these heroes are low, though, and maybe sees it, as well as FY. 2 of them down. Complexity now on retreat. Miracle and Limp are pretty mobile. But FY still chasing, does manage to get a lucky shot proc, slowing down Miracle. Now the jump in from the Storm Shield will finish him off with a triple kill for FY. Are they willing to dive the base here? It's looking like it, as they're going to risk the tier 3s. Tries to go for Limp, does not get slowed down, much to FY's disappointment. But Ame will just go for the tier 3s. He's been an objective-based gamer all series long. We're going to see the Grimstroke die. It's hard to be in the right position. Complex going to be
a tier 3. They haven't needed Ame at all in this game.
No.
Really, the only big kill participation we saw him in was the turnaround at bottom lane, but aside from that, we saw the whiff on the chrono at top, and it doesn't even change much of the game at all, as they're going to get racks out of this, likely back out, wait for the next
Gear as well with the pipes coming up, as you can see. Ame has not died once, Chalice 4 times, but he's willing to take that engagement. Now the blink forward. We have maybe jumping in, causing some chaos. Everybody's going to try and make sure these heroes are disabled as long as possible. But he helps himself. They do manage to get the double lasso up here with Miracle, being able to burst down the back line. That was beautifully set up. Finally, they get a great Grimstroke combination. But Ame, you said he wasn't needed for most of this, and now he's going to show himself. Now he's going to show that he can carry out this game with his BKB. He managed to get 2 kills on the supports, but they have to back up. They were not able to get to that back line, in part because we did have the buyback from Limp here, and Monkeys Forever outside of his base gets some Javelin procs. The Spirit Vessel brings him a bit low, but PSG.LGD, they're plenty far ahead right now and should not be risking.
They don't have buyback on Limp, so they'll be pretty all in on this defense play.
He's got Poach, will be able to grab 2 of them with the lasso pullback. Here comes FY to be able to interrupt all the spellcasting, though, with the Rude Blade's already out. They are going to be able to bring down 2 with the BKB. No, Ame doesn't fall. Even the Doom on him with the BKB, he just turns and starts right-clicking some of down these heroes. One's going to be put back into his Doom, as Doom himself gets caught inside the Sprout, trying to make his way back in the fountain, where maybe he's currently residing in Complexity. Don't want to watch the massacre that's going to happen inside of their fountain, as they call GG to try and escape, but it won't happen. 5 members of Complexity get wiped out inside of their fountain.